Speaking of the World Cup,
There we go.
What a segue, huh? What a segue.
Hey,
Speaking of the World Cup,
I thought of it. Let's go. We're getting good at it.
new format. New format has been introduced for the next World Cup set in North America. After another new format was supposed to happen, I think that there's supposed to be 16 groups of 3 teams each, and that's not happening anymore because they saw what happened this past World Cup, how well it went, the stakes, all lost. So they're keeping it with four team groups, but I think that there's going to be a total of 48 teams.
48 teams.
Total.
That is crazy.
48 teams.
So
meaning
12 groups.
There's going to be a total 12 groups of 4. Meaning there's going to be a total of 104 fixtures.
I'm so glad this
Can you
is during the
imagine
summer. No, this is so hyped though for us because this is in our country.
Yep.
104 matches. That is the dream. During the summer, I mean, the World Cup is now longer. Like, realistically, think about it. Yeah, it's for money. Don't get me wrong. They totally did this for the money. But, like, do I care? No, not really. Because, yes, I will give FIFA my money. But, I mean, it's the World Cup. Happens every 4 years. It's in our own country. That hasn't happened in a long time. So, it's beautiful to see, you know? Like, I can't wait. Like, there's going to be a game almost.
I like it for the fact.
There's going to be a game every single day. Like, I mean, there already was, but it's going to be, you know?
I love it for the fact that we just get more teams that you normally would not see. Like a Cape Verde Islands or something, you know, like a Jamaica. Just any like new teams that would never get the chance to do it, and because with the current qualifying, that would get the chance in the next World Cup. On top of that, let's see. So there's going to be, like I said, 48 teams, 16 of those being European, so a third of those being European. 16 host cities, 12 groups of 4. Top 2 qualify for the next round, plus 8 of the best third place teams, which is interesting.
How is that going to work?
It'll lead to a, I don't know. I don't think there's any like specific guidelines for how they're going to pick it.
I guarantee it's a playoff,
but it could be playoff, and then
just more games. It's going to be
around a
32.
Instead of going around 16, it'll be around a 32. So yeah. So when more games,
Europa League stuff.
Man, if we do match reactions for those, we're going to be screwed.
Well, hopefully we'll be there so we can just do live game reactions, like literally outside the stadium, in the stadium. You know, hopefully we're still kicking about by 2026 in 3 years. So who knows? Hey, one subscriber during the World Cup said we'll have, what did he say? 1 mil subs by 2026. So who knows?
He said like 100,000. It was not a correct. He didn't write it correctly. That's all I know.
All right, we're gonna just say you said 1 million subs for our sake, and hopefully, you know, you never know. With 1 million subs, FIFA might invite us out to go see a game or two. So
you never know.
Who knows? But it's exciting with the new format, especially if it's a playoff. That third place team gets a playoff, like what they do in the Europa League. Like when the third place team got to do the playoff to qualify for the Europa League if they lose in the Champions League or the Europa Conference League, like that would be hype. But like that's so many games to think of. Like for the fan perspective, that's fun because you got to see all these games. But for the player perspective, that is so many games being played. Like it's ridiculous.
I mean, would a playoff make sense if there's 12? If there's 12 groups in the best 8, a playoff wouldn't make sense. But
how would you say best 8 then?
I mean, they have their analytics. They have their data. They can score it however they want. It could be literally scored based off points. I don't know, any other goal score, goal difference. I don't know. Again, not something we have yet information wise because this expansion has yet to be approved. It's just like it's about to be. It's
preliminary.
Yeah, the FIFA is going to improve it. Yeah, but they're going to approve it pretty soon. But yes. I like it. 100 matches is going to be interesting. You could make the argument it's going to be too much, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see.
It's during the summer, though, so hopefully...
Because there are people who try to watch every single game every day, and 104 also means... I mean, well, it is during the summer, but that's good for kids, but we're going to have jobs, so it doesn't really mean much to us anymore. But It is. It's nice. It is during summer. A lot of people have more time to watch it. But for those who don't want to watch that much, and because they're busy and only want to catch a game here and there, it might be too much to keep up with. So I don't know. We'll kind of have to wait and see for that.
We'll see.
But
if we're kicking about in 3 years, we'll see what happens.
If we're kicking about in 3 years, we'll try to do the best we can. But like I said, we're gonna have jobs. We're out of college by then. So
yeah,
I'll have a job.
I'm out of college in a year. So yeah.
Exactly.
I'll be somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah.
I'll be somewhere to be determined. Future me, hi. How are you? Hope things are well in 2026.
Originally before this was supposed to be, like I said, I think 16 groups of 3. It was only supposed to be like 80 matches total. So this is a big increase already. Right now, it's 64 currently in the World Cup, and then it was supposed to increase to 80. And then increase to 104.
Never mind. I figured it out in my head when you said.
Yeah. No, for the total one. So they're still waiting to meet about it in Rwanda, I think. I don't know when.
Rwanda.
But they're still waiting to meet. Yeah, because the governing body's ruling council in Kigali, Rwanda.
Interesting.
Is where they're at least going to meet, because they probably move around here and there. But I like it. It's going to be harder though for a lot of teams, because a lot more chance for upsets. USA is in our normal setup. USA has a much better chance of going farther, and now there's going to be a lot more teams in there that could provide a lot of different things, different challenges for teams. Blah blah blah.
Usually the host gets easier.
So we'll just see. I don't know
though. Usually the group. Usually they do.
It's technically still random, but yeah.
Yeah. It pans out that way usually, but there's 3 hosts, so who knows? But there's more teams, you know, so like it could balance out though. I think maybe groups are going to be more even now because there's more teams. Because I feel like it'd be harder to have a group of death now with the new format than in previous years.
I mean, you could also say there's a higher chance of there being more groups of death, because I don't know how qualifying is going to work yet, but you could have a higher chance of like the teams that qualify just having a match with other bigger teams. I don't know, just because I don't know. There are plenty of teams that miss out on it. Like Italy, we're probably finally going to see in the World Cup. Things like that. Like there are other teams who normally don't get the opportunity just because of the limited amount of teams that are going to have a chance now, but it'll allow other countries to grow, which is great, financially wise, footballing wise. Like I want to see. There's 2 continents I want to see more of, and that's Africa and Asia. And I think like we missed out on like Nigeria last World Cup, and Nigeria has the tools to be great. They have Osimhen right now, who is arguably the most informed striker in the world. Like things like that. And then Asia, they could have a China come in to play. That has never played before. India could find a way to come in. They've never played the World Cup before. Things like that. These countries could grow in the way that like the MLS did in '94 when they created their league and they grew from then. Things like that. I don't know. Well, it's just a matter of waiting and seeing. But I like it. I think it's overall positive. Overall, a good idea. And gives us more chance to go to more games in person. But more money to be taken from my pocket.
Hey, who knows? 3 years times, who knows what we'll be doing? Maybe we'll be doing this. Maybe we'll be doing something else. Maybe we'll have money to do this. Who knows? Who knows?
Never know. We'll have a CBS podcast on CBS alongside Carragher and Thierry Henry.
But I'm sorry, but I'm going to say this now, and this might bite me in the butt in the future. If I have a podcast with Jamie Carragher, I will refuse to do it. I swear. He just annoys me so much. I don't care if if it comes true in the beginning. Honestly, if you future me or anyone seeing this, do it anyway, because that's money right there. It's fine. You just don't have to like the guy. It's fine.
I was literally about to say, if you don't want to take it, I will. I don't give a crap who it is.
It's us 3. It's a package deal. It's us 3 or nothing.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, I was thinking as a collective, but it's cool.
It'll be us 2. It'll be us 2. If you don't want to be there, don't worry. Don't worry.
No. I'll take it. I just won't like him. Yeah, he might be retired by then. Who knows?
Hey, you never know. He's got enough money too.